to 11:30 a.m. It's all about the day-to-day activities in the Nigerian political space, views of political actors from various political parties on political process, views of labor leaders, and most importantly, your views. Views of the common Nigerian. Tune in to Ebonare 103.5 FM or you join online via mixlr.com/gistfm every Monday and Saturday. What are your political views? Keep a date.
Okay, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching. Please like, subscribe, and share it. Hit the subscribe button right here. Remember to check out my book on Amazon.com, Hip Hop and Igbo Culture by yours faithfully, Martin Ifeanyi. Thank you. Stick around for the news.
Nyaju Ojibowani Kose Blowa. Ekene Maria Egyptel na Gracia Oseblowa Nonyeli Idengos Nechti Boronine Ojazingos Buma forgive Jesu.
Maria de Son Nenke Chubu Rebala Bonda Kita Amen.
Okwe Melaru Ekene Maria Egyptel na Gracia Oseblowa Nonyeli Idengos Nechti Boronine Ojazingos Buma forgive Jesu.
Maria de Son Nenke Chubu Rebala Bonda Kita Amen.
Yabalanya yo Onenke Chukujaso. Ayo, aina yogi ochuku, kirinye graisa ilimobiai, kaibondi anja buteluzama, wemali wela rokesti mwali, tena afia nobia, webata no stone and beaten on ya, stena Christi divenaye, amen. Otito the rena na wana monso,
Eta dinizana bonine webebe, amen.
Otito the rena na wana monso,
Eta dinizana bonine webebe, amen.
Otito the rena na wana monso,
Eta dinizana bonine webebe, amen.
Kaburo bindini ne kwere no galaga,
Sene penke chuka zrike nandokwa.
Kaburo bifazrike nandokwa,
Amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ
Nọnyekwara mmụọ
ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ nna na nwa na mmụọ nsọ.
Ebonare FM, 24 hours of informative, educative, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Ebonare 103.5 FM. Listen to news updates on Ebonare 103.5 FM immediately after Angel 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonare FM breaks the news with actualities.
And the link that if we are hoping for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/gistfm.
Good morning and welcome to Ebona, the 103.5 FM news update. Today, Monday, the 11th day of March 2024, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Ifeanyi Ekeze is my name. The headlines. Five-story building collapses in Anambra. Court sentences two Abia Vigilante members to death by hanging over alleged murder. Anambra Cleric call on women to assume the position of helpers in families. Pope Francis white flag comment criticized by Ukrainian and allied officials. Now, details. Five-story building collapses in Anambra. The police command in Anambra has confirmed the collapse of a five-story building under construction at Basden Street in Fige, the commercial city of Onitsha, Anambra. The command's public relations officer, DSP Tochukwu Ikenga, who confirmed the incident to newsmen on Sunday, said details of the collapsed building were still sketchy. According to him, our operatives are currently there, though the details are still sketchy. As soon as I get full details, I'll get back to you. An eyewitness who pleaded anonymity said that the building was meant to serve commercial purposes after completion. The source said that the building collapsed in the early hours of Sunday while some of the construction workers were on the last floor. The building started from the fifth floor to collapse. The building is at the finishing stage, and the fifth floor was almost finished when it collapsed, and other floors followed suit. There are about 2 workers in the building that are trapped, and those injured have been rushed to undisclosed hospitals, the source said. Court sentences 2 Abia Vigilant members to death by hanging over alleged murder. 2 individuals, Ugochukwu Amugo and Udo Oba Oka, who are members of the Abia Vigilant Group Vakasi, have been sentenced to death by hanging for the crime of murder. Newsman reports that this verdict was delivered by the Abia High Court in Okwa. The trial had been ongoing for a period of 11 years, with the convicts being accused of causing the death of 2 young individuals named Tempo Wakamma and Martins Azi. The incident reportedly occurred near Osusioma Junction, located on the outskirts of Aba. Justice Chibuzo Ahu Shaugo found Amugo and Oka guilty and convicted them due to their failure to provide sufficient evidence regarding the fate and whereabouts of Wakamma and Azi. According to newsmen, throughout the trial, the criminals asserted that they apprehended the young individuals in 2010 due to their possession of firearms, cartridges, and knives. However, according to their account, while transporting the detainees to their headquarters in Omahia, the capital of the state, they encountered some soldiers at Abia Tower. The said soldiers reportedly proceeded to interrogate the youths and subsequently took them to their custodies. The convicts maintained that they were unaware of the soldiers' identities and were not provided with any handover notes regarding the youths. Anambra Cleric call on women to assume the position of helpers in families. Modern Sunday is a day honoring mother churches, the church where one is baptized and becomes a child of the church, celebrated since the Middle Ages in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and some Commonwealth countries on the 4th Sunday in Lent. On Modern Sunday, Christians have historically visited their mother church, the church in which they receive the sacrament of baptism. In Anglican Communion, Nigeria and world over, it is also a day set aside to honor mothers and their contributions in developing the family and the society. During the Modern Sunday celebration at Emmanuel Anglican Church, Alo, the vicar, Reverend Canon Oliver Okaro, called on women to control their tongue to build better homes. Here is a report. Please take a listen.
Women have been called upon to assume the position of a helper in families. Over the weekend, women all over the world were celebrated as Anglican Communion all over the world celebrated Mother Sunday on 10th March 2024. Reverend Canon Oliver Okaro, the vicar of Emmanuel Anglican Church, Alo, during the service to celebrate women, advised that women must control their tongue to build their homes for a better society.
Ọ dịrị isi n'ọnọdụ nwa agbọghọbịa ga-achọ eto ebu mme attacks na forces na block ya na-adị too much. So onye ọ na-succeed wee ghọọ nwunye mmadụ privilege so ya megide appreciate number one. Number two, ka ndị nne niile gaa n'ihu maa na their first assignment or responsibility n'ebe dịka ka ọ dị ilekọta dịka anya ọfụma mana di ha nabata ha n'ezinụlọ ka enyere ha aka dozie ndụ ha ka wee jide ọrụ ụzọ maka karịa ndị nna. Ndị nna na-apụ asa bute akụ na ọbabụta n'ụlọ ọ ga nọ n'ụlọ dozie zụọ ụmụaka so ha ga-enye aka n'ịzụ ụmụaka then andawan bụ na ha ga-enyekwa aka n'idozi obodo elu na nzukọ ya na emume nye aka bụ ụmụ nwaanyị ndị ọzọ ọdụ ka ezinụlọ na-adị mma ụmụ nwaanyị ọbụla dozili obodo famili ha ọ dị mma ndị adịgo n'obodo mana ebutu na ụmụ nwaanyị nwere nsogbu n'ọnụ majority nwere nsogbu n'ọnụ. Ọ bụrụ na onye jidere ọnụ ya aka, o weji ọnụ esesa obodo, were ọnụ esesa ezinụlọ, were ọnụ ya tinye nsogbu agaghị agwọtanwu agwọ nke ife a na-ekwu n'ọnụ. And ige ife a na-ekwu n'ọnụ mgbe ụfọdụ n'ime ha ịkwụ ụdọ, ụfọdụ anwụ oge ruru, ụfọdụ edebe n'ụzọ famili na-achazi moto because of ife nwunye fa gwa na ha wee na-apụta.
A retired broadcaster and also a parishioner, Nkiru Chukwudi Amuta, modeled Nigerian women on how they manage their families with the current hardship ravaging the country, but advised that everyone must cut their coat according to their size.
The type of things used in cooking your soup, maybe meat or so. Like if you are using 10,000 or 5,000 weight or fish in cooking your meat, if you don't afford it, the fish is there. It is nutritious. Yes, you add things that are nutritious to your meal. It doesn't mean that it is every day that you will chew your meat. No. Anytime you have, you eat. If you don't have, you just manage.
With a short drama, Anglican Women Association of Emmanuel Anglican Church illustrated how Christian homes will survive the current hardship. A parishioner and lead character in the short drama, Mrs. Angole Onwuzo, explained that women should remember that beauty disappears.
Let's keep pushing. Just like the Bible in Proverbs 31:30, or sin a charm is deceptive, beauty will vanish. But now one obuna nke mara chukwu, one obuna nke na-ejide onwe ya, no, the person will be praised. So Kaimara Naibu mirror to the world. Umuanya and all these youths, all our kids, they look at us. I know the mirror to them. I know what the Bible to them. So it is when they bring together.
Mrs. Edith Okaro, wife of the vicar, decried the unwholesome practices meted out against women in this part of the world. She called on philanthropists to extend their goodwill to neighboring communities as she laments the poor condition of widows in our society today.
Treatment for widows above